Hi guys, Enda here from TrendSpotter. Up $870 today on Netflix. Let's dive right in. So I didn't post yesterday because I didn't trade. I'm kind of lost my voice on, well, nearly lost my voice yesterday. I'm down with an awful flu that I can't shake. It's only been a week, so hopefully it'll leave soon. But kind of, I was watching charts yesterday and I was looking at stuff and I decided not to get in. But saw a move on Netflix today and took it. So here we go. Okay, so Netflix today, what it did was gapped up there 931. There it is, 31.32. This big huge candle. Now I really don't like these candles, and I've kind of made a modification to how I'm trading. Two modifications actually. The first one is I'm trying to get in. So like I'll show you what I mean. So there's a short right here, okay? And I kind of measured there, the open of that was here, right? So I'm looking at the distance between this and the EMA. So the distance between this, which is we just rounded up to 90, 343.90 up to 345.32. So that's $1.40. I'm not going to get into a trade that's more than 30-40 cent away from the EMA, even when the signal is right. And the reason is because you have to sit through a pullback sometimes. And I don't have the stumble because that pullback on a stock like Netflix can be your entire account, or sorry, your entire move. So what I did was I got in at 938, which was here, and I got in 344.50. Where's that? Yeah, there it is. So what happened was I said, the move's over. It's not for me. And I saw this kind of quadruple bottom, we'll call it here if you want. Um, and when this went up here, I used the $half as kind of an entry on it because at 50 that was only 34 cent away, and I was like, you know what, I could stop out 70-80 cent. I wouldn't have to give the full dollar, but everything was pointing down. There was plenty of arrows, everything was red, so I got in there, um, and I didn't get my full trade out of it. I only got, oh yeah, so that's the first thing I've changed there. So that was $1.70 something, wasn't it? $1.70, whatever, $1.71. So the first thing I've done is I've changed how I get in. I try to get in as close to the EMA as possible, but 30-40 cent. The second thing is I've done is I've moved my partial from 50 cent to 70 cent. So now if a move doesn't work out, I get $175 rather than $125, which is nice. It's an extra 50 bucks. So yeah, this is exactly why I did it for this kind of thing. Um, so it went, I took at 75 and then it came back here and I got out on the break even. Now, I've also kind of thought about how to get out without bringing it back to break even, but in here there was no choice because I saw these two big greens and I waited for this. Now this was the reversal here, the background color changed. And when it changed and hit my break even and the arrow disappeared, I was definitely out. There was several signals to get out. Break even was the first real reason to get out, then the background color, and then the arrow disappearing. So that was fine, right? And kind of stayed with it. Got my 175 on that, and here was the second entry. This one was much easier, but I did get in slightly 954, yeah, and I got in at where it was slightly down 60 something, 69 there. But so the gap, it was 69, I think it was 67. But the gap, so there's 67 and that's down to 31. So that's 40 cent, 45 cent, 2 cent, 47 cent. And that was kind of pushing it really. But it looked very positive. And I just figured to myself at that stage, don't lose the trade, take $175 and see how you go. Well, I got stopped out up in here. $2.08 I made on it, which was about there, round about there. So I have, I'm using a range order now. And so my range order on Netflix is, it'll stop me out on the $2 mark, basically. It's not a range order, it's a profit stop. And so but sometimes when the candle is moving fast, it slips up and it also slips down. So it works both ways. But this was going up, so it was good. So I got my 175 at 50 or 75 cent or 70 cent, and then got the rest up here. And that was a $695 win here, and this one was 175. That's $870, and that was pretty much it. Now, as you can see here, we're at half 10, kind of looking at the last move of the day. Here is a long position for Netflix. So again, I hate buying on the actually technically it was there, but I hate buying on these. I didn't buy this trade, but I hate buying on a red candle like that. I prefer to see them in green. But if you were to get in there, your dollar stop loss, you're still inside at 82 cent, and your $2 win is there. So there's a $2.40 win, but you know, stop out there. So it's a 2-to-1 ratio, and yeah, that was easy. That was an easy one. Okay, let's move on. What else was I watching? I was watching Roku. Roku, I'm kind of like not really in love with anymore. Big move down. You know, if you can get in there, fair play to you. There was a move here, which was easy, 10.03, which was right here long. And that was, I suppose, a $1.13 move, which is nice on Roku. You can average up on that. This one wasn't really. Actually, have a look at the distance here now. So that's 48 cent down to 13 cent. So what? That's 30 cent, 33 cent, or 5 cent. I suppose you could have taken that, but I would wonder if, you know, my 40 cent kind of thing between the entry and the EMA. I wonder if you took that further or closer because of these the smaller stocks like this, rather than Netflix, which has a much bigger range in moving. So that's two winning trades really, 50 cent wins. The first one was $1. This one, no, not really a winner, and this one's consolidation. And you're at 11 o'clock now anyway, so it's not really going anywhere. But then this is what you miss. So of course, something like this happens when you take your eye off the ball, and you're up to a $3.34 move there on Roku if you stay at it. So one win, one break even, and then one big win. So that's not bad. That's decent. I could work with that. Let's have a look at Beyond. Beyond doing some crazy moves at the start, right up and then down here. Beyond short in here. Let's have a look how far away it is. You see what I'm talking about now? That's 122.20. And that's 123.94. No way, no way, no way. So here you're talking 22.96. No. So here, really. I know it's kind of crazy to think, you know, like with the TrendSpotter. Like TrendSpotter is not going to know the distance between it and an EMA, but you do. So you could look at getting in closer. So anywhere in here, let's just pull off, let's say 30 cent. So down to 26, let's say, right? On a short on this. Well, that's huge. So look, there was no 70 cent, was it? 68 cent on that. So if you, let's see what you would have got here. $1.47 over here. So, you know, a move in there went against you 68 cent. But for me, it's the $2. So down here, why does that? Down here is your exit on that. And of course, if it slips down, it could keep slipping for you. That'd be great. So there's a short. There's another short. This one was very easy, because the trend meter reversed here. So this one nice and handy, and that's just to there. It's a $2.58 move. So that's another huge win. And let's 10.45. We can still take a trade. Short from here 43 to that 60 cent. Wait, sorry, from there 61. Yeah, that's 40 cent actually from up there. So if you did that. Another $2 win. 3 $2 wins. And Beyond. I should have probably traded that. Beyond is just kind of whippy. It kind of scares me a little bit. Okay, I'll wrap this up. 9:30. There's a short here on Nvidia. Just not fan of Nvidia. So what's that? 36 to, so up in here 60. Yeah, that'll do. 30 cent. Yeah, and there's a, now Nvidia again, it doesn't move a lot, so I would take all at $1. So and I'm not cherry picking that or curve fitting it. I don't think Nvidia moves huge moves. It hasn't in the past. Now I know it's trending today and it's amazing looking, but it doesn't. So I tend to take everything at, like, you know, 75 cent or $1 on Nvidia, but just showing you that the pullbacks aren't like the moves are spotted. Like there's your dollar already there, but look, okay, the move is spotted there. Not really in here. Let's have a look. You get caught there for 38 cent, but you can get out. Yeah, at the high of this maybe. 50 cent loss on that. And back in. at 11.15 now, so you're kind of pushing it into the day. But look, there's another $2, $3, is it? Nvidia's on a tear today. My God, $2.40. So that's basically it, guys. Up $870. Didn't trade yesterday. Mightn't trade tomorrow, depending on how I feel. I suppose a win's a win, 2 wins even. But that's what TrendSpotter does. Catches all the moves, and even if you lose a move, keep trading. You'll get back in on a winning trade. As always, guys, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe for more info, and if you require a trial of TrendSpotter, click the link in the description. Talk to you in the next one.